Shalawam, family, Shalawam. Hopefully everyone is doing wonderful on this beautiful Shabbat. I'm sitting out here in the backyard, family. So if y'all hear any noises, I just want to apologize first. Salakia first and foremost. But anyway, family, I want to get into a discussion, and hopefully you guys can receive this. It just blew my mind when I saw it. Some of you brothers and sisters may have already knew this and seen this. But for those newcomers, you know, hopefully this will make sense. Before I get into this here, let me start off by giving all glory and honor to the creator of the universe, Yahweh, and to Son Yahweh Shai. And also like to send out a special greeting to the brothers and sisters that's trying to push this truth, trying to wake up the very elect. Okay, family. Now, in this discussion or this lesson, I'm also going to give acknowledgement to a brother, my, my one of the ox, Yedaya Banya Sha'ala. That's my boy. This brother been in if I'm gonna use the terminology that most people use, been in the truth for about 30 years. This brother been aware of who he is for about 30 years, and his knowledge of the Hebrew, man, it's beautiful, man. And on Shabbat we normally get together and we'll get a few scriptures and break it down in the Hebrew to really get the Hebraic understanding, because Hebrew is a very concrete language. It's not abstract like English, so there's usually a deeper understanding of things that's uncovered once we go to the original language. So anyway, family. So I want to thank this brother also for this here, because again, say the brother always saying things like think like a Hebrew, think like a Hebrew. So I use that mindset, but instead of thinking like just a Hebrew, we're gonna think like a woman that's betrothed, a woman that's engaged, or she's a spouse to a husband. And hopefully this would make sense in this discussion, family. Hopefully it would prompt you guys to really think, because again, it was very profound for me. So anyway, family. So I want you to think like a spouse, a woman that's betrothed, right? Let's go to Micah 4. Micah 4, and we're going to start off at verse 6. Okay? And it says, "In that day, says the Lord, will I assemble her that halteth, and I will gather her that is driven out, and her that I have afflicted. And I will make her that halted a remnant, and her that is cast far off a strong nation, and the Lord shall reign over them in Mount Zion from henceforth even forever. And thou, O tower of the flock, the stronghold of the daughters of Zion, until thee shall it come, even the first dominion. The kingdom shall come to the daughter of Jerusalem. Now, why does thy cry out loud?" I want y'all to think about that, family. Now, why does thy cry out aloud? Is there no king in thee? Because a king is supposed to lead you. A king is supposed to give you leadership and wisdom and compassion and guidance, right? Okay? Is no king in thee? Is thy counsel perished? For pangs have taken thee as a woman in travail. Pangs is pain. Pain, right? Be in pain, and labor to bring forth, O daughter of Zion, like a woman in travail. For now shall thou go forth out of the city. Y'all think about that. But now thou shalt go forth out of the city, and thou shalt dwell in the field. Think about that, man. It is beautiful once I saw it. And thou shalt go even to Babylon. There thou shalt be delivered. There the Lord shall redeem thee from the hands of thy enemies. Okay. So this woman should be crying out. This woman, she's been raped. She has brought forth all these monstrous children. She has brought forth bastards. She has brought forth, children that rule over her. Children that are disobedient, disrespectful. But anyway, family, that's a whole nother lesson within itself, man. I mean, it's just, as I think about it, wow. But anyway, let's go to Deuteronomy. Let's go to Deuteronomy, the 22nd chapter. Deuteronomy, the 22nd chapter. And we're going to start off at verse 22. If a man be found lying with a woman married to an husband. Now remember, Israel is supposed to be married to the Most High. What y'all think about that? Then they shall both of them die. Both the man that lie with the woman and the woman, so shalt thou put away evil from Israel. Verse 23. If a damsel that is a virgin be betrothed unto an husband, and a man find her in the city. Remember, you was in the city? What you think about that? And a man find her in the city and lie with her, then ye shall bring them both until the gates of the city, and ye shall stone them with stones, that they die. I want you to think about this, man. This is off the, man, the Most High is deep, man. And the man, okay, but this is Salakia. And where was I? Okay, I'm gonna start at 24 again. Then ye shall bring them both out to the gate of the city, and ye shall stone them with stones, that they die. The damsel, because she cried not. I want you to think about it. We just read that. This woman's supposed to. Why are you crying out? Right? Is there nobody to help you? And this woman didn't cry out because she cried not. Being in the city, right? And the man, because he humbled his neighbor's wife. So thou shalt put away the evil from among you. What you think about that, family? I mean, this the Most High is beautiful. But if a man find a damsel, find a betrothed damsel in the field, what you think about that? And the man force her and lie with her, then the man only that lie with her shall die. But unto the damsel thou shalt do nothing. There is in the damsel no sin worthy of death. I want y'all to think about that. So the Most High told his people, get out of the city. Go out there into the field, which is the wilderness, and cry out loud. Go out there into the wilderness and cry out loud. The Most High will hear you. But if you in the city and you're partaking in her, you're partaking in this situation, you're a willing victim. Both of you shall be put to death. I want y'all to think about that. I want y'all to really think about that. Wow, man. Anyway, I just want to share that with you, brothers and sisters, for those that get it. It was just mind blowing when I saw it. You know, all praises to the Most High, and also to Yahweh with the spirit of the Ruach. For those that can get it, man, that was powerful. That was really powerful. So, okay, family, I'm going to leave it right there. Just a little something for you, brothers and sisters, to think about. And with that being said, family, as usual, peace, love, Shalawam.